Good morning, Eagle Nation. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of November. Please join me in starting this day with a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, your morning announcements. Good morning, Eagle Nation. Wherever you may be, please stop, please stand. Let us rise together with our high hopes for this morning's Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please join me if you'd like to for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you've been doing these, then perhaps you understand the secret. Now, this is not about push-ups. It is about incremental steps. It is about 1% aggregate gains. Because if you found 10 push-ups to be difficult back in August, I bet that now you find it to be actually quite simple and you're ready for more. If you haven't been joining us for push-ups, which is okay, it's never too late to start because it's not about push-ups. It's about creating habits of mind, habits of action that may seem small at first, but that can stack up, that can add up, that can change outcomes. So, consider it. All right, what's going on today? On this 15th day of November, first of all, that song dedication you heard was from Mr. Carrick Price. Carrick dedicated that song for the football team to never give up. And had this been a perfect world, it would have been played last week. But more importantly, I want you to know that if you didn't know, our flag football team went into the semifinals. They won the first game of the playoffs, second game of the playoffs. They went to the semifinals. They lost in the semifinals. But it's okay. I'm proud of our football players because they continue to represent Emerson. And as a student, a member of a school, you first and foremost always represent yourself. Secondarily, you represent your family. And third, you represent us, Emerson School. And you represented us proudly and continued to demonstrate fortitude, perseverance, and optimism. And I remember this football team. Some of you were on it last year. That was not the flavor last year. The team got negative from time to time. The team beat itself up. And mentally, the team beat itself last year. This year was not the story. And I was only able to make it to 2 games. But I talked to Coach Santos, and he saw it too. This team managed to stay largely positive and optimistic and lifted each other up, especially in those difficult moments. And it is hard because you want to win. That's not a bad feeling to want to win. And I know that the sting of a loss hurts. But all that is fuel for the next season, whether that's the soccer season coming up or the next flag football season next fall. Either way, you stayed positive in a challenging time, and character is revealed in the struggle. So thank you for representing us proudly, and thank you for lifting yourself and others up. Not because of challenges, but in spite of them. We're proud of you. In addition to that, I want to let you know that coming up this Thursday is the Turkey Trot. So students in pre-K all the way through 8th grade and in all classrooms are being included in this opportunity to run for Turkey Trot. It will be held during your recess time. There is a schedule that's been put out, and all students will go to your recess staging zone before and after your race. And then all students are invited, but also expected to run or walk. If you don't want to run, we'd ask you to just walk the trot. And you'll do either 1 or 2 laps, depending on your grade level, around the large course that Coach Honda is going to set up for us. So be ready on Thursday. We look forward to that. And for those of you who happen to win, oh my God, we have turkeys for you to take home to your family for Thanksgiving. If you haven't yet donated, teachers, we still need about 8 more. And to those of you who already have donated, thank you so much for your donation and your contribution to our school community and school culture. We celebrate today, in the spirit of American Indian heritage, a picture book called We Are Protectors. The author is Carol Lindstrom, and the illustrator is Michaela Goad. In fact, thank you to Ms. Flathers for raising this a year ago. Michaela Goad was actually the first American Indian illustrator to be honored with the Caldecott Medal. And the Caldecott Medal is one who's awarded to children's authors for their exquisite illustrations in children's literature and children's books. This book, Water Protectors, is available in our front office if you'd like to check it out, or maybe even better, if you'd like to invite Mr. Aviles or me. We'd love to come and visit you and read this to your students. Doesn't matter what grade you're in. We'd be happy to do it. We are water protectors. And these authors are both from what is present-day Canada, of the Ojibwe Nation and also of the Tlingit people of the west coast of Canada. We are water protectors. Water is the first medicine, Nokomis told me. We come from water. It nourished us inside our mother's body, as it nourishes us here on Mother Earth. Water is sacred, she said. To learn more and to read more, I invite you to either check it out or invite us to read to you the rest. It's a short story, but it's a great story that reminds us of the value and the importance of water and how every single living thing on earth needs this precious resource. And if science-mindedness is more who you are, consider this about water. So many of the things that we know of, when cooled, shrink. Right? When you get something colder, it contracts. The molecules come closer together as they arrange themselves. But water, when you freeze it, does not shrink. It expands. Why? I'll leave you with that scientific question to ponder for today. With that, let's get to some words of wisdom so you can get to the business of teaching and learning. Success means different things to different people. Success to some means making a lot of money. Success to others means driving a fancy car. What do you think success means? Listen to this anonymous voice from the past. He has achieved success who has lived well, laughed often, and loved much. Who has left the world better than he found it. Who appreciates the earth's beauty. And who has always looked for the best in others and given the best he had. So today, think about what success means to you. With lots to think about, this is Mr. Lodato. Mask up today as needed. Hats, hoods, and sunglasses off indoors. Stay in your zones. Put away your phones and make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.